Guys, cheating is not normal. What the fuck is wrong with you?
That's my opinion!
I feel like cheating has become so weirdly normal, and I do not understand why. Like, when did we all collectively decide that basic honesty is optional when you're dating someone? Like, the rules are so simple, right? If you like someone, then you date them. If you like dating them, then they become your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your partner, and you become exclusive. And then if you catch feelings for someone else while you are currently in this relationship, you break up with your partner so you can go explore that connection. That is literally it. That's all you have to do. But for some reason, we're still acting like it's fucking rocket science. And I think the problem is that people have made dating so much more complicated than it needs to be. There's so much gray area now with like, we're talking and now we're seeing each other and now we're exclusively seeing each other and now we're a situationship, but it's not that serious. And now it's a situationship, but it is serious, but we're not defining it. And people just hide behind that ambiguity to justify behavior that like, they know is hurting the other person. Nobody is happy in these situations. It doesn't make any sense to me. And let's be honest, nobody cheats on accident. And no, I didn't just pull this rant out of thin air. I recently found out that I got cheated on, which first of all, fuck you. And second of all, it broke my I've never been cheated on streak, which I was actually like kind of proud of. And the way that I fucking found out was absolutely insane. It was because one of my ex's friends hit me up, not out of the goodness of his heart, but because he was trying to hit on me. He was trying to take me out. And in the process of doing that, he casually dropped that my ex has cheated on me. Like, sir, hello? That is not the opening line that you think it is. And apparently it happened in the beginning of our relationship, back when they hadn't even told their friends about me. So again, interesting detail. But I guess at some point after we broke up, their friend put 2 and 2 together when they were like beating the dead horse, rehashing our breakup, I guess. And the tea is so old. The tea is cold. We have moved on. But what actually shocked me about the situation is I, of course, immediately ran to tell all of my friends about it because we love to beat a dead horse. And every single one of them had a cheating story to share to like console me because I've never been cheated on. Well, apparently I have been cheated on. I just wasn't aware of the fact. But every single one of them, not one person was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Like, I've never experienced that. I don't understand it. It was all like, oh yeah, like my ex cheated. This is what happened to me. Like, and I just sat there like, why is this a shared experience? Why is this normal? And then I started noticing it literally everywhere, in every TV show I was watching, in every movie that I was watching, in every song that I fucking listened to. Cheating is like basically a core plot device now. Like in The Summer I Turned Pretty, when like the entire emotional tension revolves around like blurred lines and overlapping feelings, and it romanticizes indecision that makes you feel like hurting other people is just figuring yourself out. And then you have The Notebook, which people call the ultimate love story, but if you really look at it, there's literally a fiance involved when she is rekindling things with her ex. And don't even get me started on Closers. That entire movie is basically a carousel of people lying and cheating and emotionally wrecking each other. And it's framed as like deep and artistic. Like we've fully crossed into a world where betrayal is seen as character development. And then, as if the universe wanted to prove my point in real time, I'm getting ready to go on my first date. It happened organically and I was like, oh my God, the universe is looking out for me. She's gonna give me a summer romance. I'm so excited. I feel fresh. I feel open. I'm ready. And then I hear this little voice in the back of my head. And if you're a woman, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And it's just whispering like, check his Instagram. Check his Instagram. Before you finish your makeup, before you do your hair, check his Instagram. And I almost didn't because I had like 45 minutes before I was supposed to leave to go. And I'm trying to tell myself like, don't be paranoid, don't be crazy. But I just couldn't kick this itch to look deeper. So I dove into that man's Instagram. I was in the followers, I was in the reposts, I was in the reels, I scrolled all the way down. And then I go to the tagged photos and I scroll maybe once. Girlfriend of 4 years. A child, a literal baby with this woman. And I sat staring at my phone like, are you fucking serious right now, because this man was fully about to go on a date with me. This man will literally be at my house in 45 minutes picking me up for a date. Like, I wouldn't find out. Like, it didn't even matter. Obviously, I did not go. But the fact that I even had to discover that is the problem. And I think what bothers me the most isn't even the cheating itself. It's just how casual people are about it. There's no weight to it. There's no sense of like, this would actually deeply hurt someone and affect them in a way that will pop up and reflect in all of their future relationships. It's just like another option, like the bad option that you probably shouldn't do, but it's not that big of a deal. And I guess I just don't buy the whole, like, people are complicated excuse. Like, yes, emotions are complicated. Integrity is not. You either respect the people that you're with or you don't, and you shouldn't be with them. And you either tell them the truth or you don't, and you shouldn't be with them. Just leave before you explore something else. Stop betraying your partners. There is no gray area. People just want to pretend that there is so that they don't have to feel so bad about themselves and their fucked up actions. And maybe this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't think expecting loyalty from your partner is asking too much. I don't think wanting clarity makes you clingy, and I don't think saying, hey, if we're exclusive, act like it, makes you fucking crazy. You know, if anything, I think we've just lowered the bar so much that basic respect feels like such a fucking luxury. Anyway, that's where I'm at with it. I'm not gonna play detective for the rest of my life. I don't feel like normalizing dishonesty. I don't feel like competing with other people, especially if they don't even know that they're in competition. Like, if somebody wants to be with me, they'll be with me. If they don't, they can see themselves out. It's really not that big of a deal to break up and move on. Life is long. You will find love again. Just don't stand in the middle and then call it like self-improvement and self-growth when you hurt people, because that's not you being confused. That is an active choice that you made. So maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I just don't think loyalty should be controversial. It should be a baseline. And until it is again, I guess I'm just getting out of the fucking dating pool. If y'all need me, I will be in a lawn chair covered in tanning oil by the side of the pool, looking at who's coming in, looking at who's coming out, but minding my fucking business, because actually what the fuck is going on in there?